Hello nail peeply weeps and welcome back to Decorate Every Nail You Got. So I ordered something in the mail. So I got this off of Amazon, and what it says that it is a dip powder recycling and French molding. So I am a pourer, not a dipper, and I thought these little trays looked kind of cool because it could help me pour the dip in a different way. So I think we're going to try it out. It also came with this little kabuki brush, which I thought was kind of cool. So we'll use, I like mine usually a little bit more firm than that, but you know, this works. So I am going to be using this, and we're going to check out what this recycling system and French molding dip powder, DP2, you know what I mean. Okay, it also says on the back, no powder waste, easy to clean up, easy French mold, because that's something that I've been wanting as well, with a French mold, but like a French tray. But anyway, use as dip powder recycling tool, use as a French nail dipping. And it's got all different kinds of little doohickeys on the side. We already saw that one. Yeah, okay, let's open it up. I'm not trying to break a nail, okay? I already broke one. As you can see, I'm only going to do one today. This guy was broken, so I did a little repair work on him, and then we're going to dip him. Okay. I think this costs about like €7.99, of course, in Amazon.de. Okay. So I guess this is the French mold side. And I'm not sure why, there's no directions on the box. The box is what I like to call empty. Okay, so I mean, this seems pretty self-evident though. I guess you pour it in here, or you can just pour directly over, and then you can take these out and you can re-pour. And then you can put this one back in and take this one out and then re-pour. Okay, that's kind of cool. So let me take everything apart and see how cleanable it is as well, because that's going to be important. This looks like I should be able to get it off. Okay, so it looks pretty cleanable. That inside there would be a little bit difficult to clean, but I mean, okay. Just put that back on. Here's the two shovels, if you will, trowels, I guess. And then here's the top. And then you can do like the French dip side. Or no, this one has to be the French dip side, because it would have to be a deeper angle. Anyway, or maybe it depends on what angle you're going in at. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm not trying the French dip side today, but I am going to be trying the recycle part. I am, just in case it doesn't work, I'm going to use a quick dip that is mostly already, it gets about half used. So, and you can already tell it's not, you know, it might have some particles in there, some particles of other stuff, okay? So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let me get the tools I need, and then we'll get right back to you. As I told you about this poor little guy, he already had a little rough time. He's broken on both sides, so I did some patchwork, and the best alternative for me to keep him would be to use dip powder. So I'm going to start with, this is my Emily base coat, and then I will just cure this, and that'll be the base of my nail. And I'm going to cure that for about 1.5 minutes. Now that the base coat is all cured, I am using an old Bundle Monster gel polish base gel. I'm using that for my gel method today. So I'm going to take, I guess, I mean, I probably could pour it over this and then go into that. Maybe. I'm just going to pour directly from this and go straight into that, I think. Oh my gosh, I gotta YouTube this. So funny. No, I'm going to go straight to this, because this one is more like the trowel. So I'm going to do like this. I'm going to apply a base coat, and I'm only going to put it where I want that dip powder to be. I'm also using a clear dip powder. And I think I might change up my mani before 2 weeks. So I'm just putting a top coat on top. Like a gel polish top coat. And not necessarily top coat, like I haven't even top coated these yet, but a gel polish color, there you go. Okay, whoops, I got a fuzzball. Okay, let's do this thing. I just feel like I'm being so wasteful. It better work. So, like I said, I'm a pourer, I'm not a dipper. And I find that you get a much thinner layer and you don't have to worry so much about things crinkling up on you. Okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this or if I should do this, but I also tend to kind of push the dip powder in, because what I've noticed is it will be saturated in some places and not in other places if you do that. That's also probably why I constantly in my clear dip powder have little marks. But like I said, I don't really care because I'm just using this as something underneath. Okay, now I'm going to cure that for 1.5 minutes, and notice now we have all our dip powder in there, and I'll be taking that one out in a moment. Let me cure. Now it's all cured. I'm going to bring in the brush, and I'm just going to brush it over and get off any excess. Okay. Feels good. All right, so now I'm going to do it again. But this time I'm going to use this guy. So I need to move everything out of the way. I need to also see. Okay. So far, things are looking okay. This poor nail, he's probably not going to last much longer. But, you know, I try to hang on to him as long as I can. Poor little fellas. Okay, I also do the edges. And I really want to get up here. Get on in here. Okay. Now, let's try this again. We'll take this out. I got my little trowel going on now. Oh, that actually did really well. Okay, and I'm just going to use what's in here now, and I'm going to pour that over. Wow, I like this. I am a fan. Oh, I am a fan. Oh my gosh, I am just realizing how really awesome this is. Okay, so now all of that's out, I can put him back in the second one, and when I'm ready, I pull out the bottom one and we just rotate. Hello. I am going to do 3 coats on this, so I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. Okay, this looks pretty good, and I'm that kind of nerd. I don't know why, but I like to make sure it's adhering. I don't think that's probably a good idea, but you know, you people who know better, tell me shame on me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cure that now. And I'm going to use my brush, and I'm going to brush it again. Okay, getting nice and sturdy. I'm going to go one more time. And wow, that actually, like that was a lot that came off of there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how much that came off of there. Then I'm going to put that one back. And now all of that powder is in the one on the bottom, which is kind of awesome. I'll do this one more time. It looks like I may have made a little bit of a mess, which is really not cool. So I'm going to start separating that now because I don't want that to build up. As you guys know, anything on your cuticle is bad juju. So I'm just going to make sure to stay away from this area. Okay. Again. Again, another thin layer. This is so awesome, you guys. Normally I'll show you what I use. Normally I use this to dip, so I'm picking up and scooping. I don't even have a proper scoop, but this is really, I think, gonna save me some time, which is really awesome. Okay. And like I said, I'm not worried about, you see how it looks all cloudy? I'm sure that's because I'm pressing on it and I'm messing with it in between. But I don't really care if it does that, because I'm just gonna cover it with something anyway. My guess also is that that means that my polish didn't get fully saturated, or maybe it got too saturated with the powder. Okay, now I'm pulling from the bottom because that's the one with all the powder in it. This is, you guys, this is unbelievable. And I'm just gonna pour it on top. Oh, this is so awesome. This is way better than what I'm used to doing. And I'm just gonna keep. And see, that's probably oversaturation. So I probably should not have poured that much on it. Okay, I'm not gonna press this time because it looks beautiful. Maybe that's gonna take care of my needing to press problem. You know, normally when you have a color on, sometimes the color will look different colors in different places if I don't press down and make sure that all the powder's saturated. So in this case, I think I'm good to go. So I'm gonna cure again. Okay. So that was after I dipped it 3 times using only what I initially poured in there. Looks pretty good. Nice and solid. I feel very happy with that. And this thing, that's pretty cool. So now all I've got to do to clean, well, of course I'm gonna take them. Whoa, Nelly. All that came out at once. Of course I'm going to take them and put them in water and clean them properly, but really now I can save all that dip powder because it goes right back in there and it's all clean. That is really cool. I'm super impressed with that. Okay, I'm a fan. I'm a super duper fan, and I almost always do my stuff over like a Kleenex and then just kind of transfer it back from the Kleenex. I think this is gonna save a lot of that. Anyway, this little doodad, this dip powder DP2 recycling system in French molding, I'm a fan. I'm in it. It came with this and the brush. And for $7.99, I think it was $7.99. If it's different than that, I'll make sure to put it up here somewhere. But I'm pretty sure Amazon.de had it for 7.99 euros. Pretty cool. I enjoy it, and I definitely think I'm going to be using it. Okay, people. So until we meet again, I do hope that you will like this video. I hope that you'll subscribe. And although I didn't use any Maniology products, you know that you're welcome to go to their store, maniology.com, use the code GroveMama, get 10% off. Please follow me on Instagram. Please check me out. That would be awesome. Subscribe, do it, like the video, do it. And until we meet again, I hope you decorate every nail you got. Bye.